Most men have no idea that something smaller than a coin in their spice cabinet could restore the blood flow they thought was gone forever. I'm not talking about expensive treatments, dangerous procedures, or synthetic drugs with terrifying side effects. I'm talking about a natural solution that's been hiding in plain sight, one that can send warm blood rushing through your body in less than 60 seconds. I'm Dr. Eva Hart, and I've dedicated the last 14 years of my career specifically to men's health after 60. I've sat across from thousands of men who whispered the same painful words, "I just don't feel like a man anymore." And here's what breaks my heart: most of them believe it's simply their fate, that declining strength and vitality are just part of getting older. But that's not true. This isn't your fault, and it's certainly not permanent. What I'm about to share with you has been used by warriors before battle and lovers before intimacy for over 1,000 years. Yet modern medicine completely ignores it. Recent scientific research has finally confirmed what ancient wisdom knew all along. This tiny spice contains a powerful compound that can naturally open blood vessels, boost circulation, and restore the kind of energy you thought belonged to your past. This is about more than just physical performance. This is about reclaiming your confidence, your sense of masculinity, your place in this world as a strong, capable man. Because when blood flows freely again, everything changes: your sleep, your mood, your presence, even how you carry yourself. In this video, I'll reveal exactly which spice I'm talking about, the 60-second method that makes it work, and what you can expect in just 7 days. Stay with me until the end, because the final piece of this puzzle could be the key to feeling like yourself again. And if this topic resonates with you, share in the comments what exactly speaks to you. Here's something that quietly destroys masculinity after 60, and most men never even realize it's happening. Your blood vessels, especially the tiny ones that matter most for intimate moments, are slowly closing down. Not because you're sick, but because of something called endothelial dysfunction. Think of your blood vessels like garden hoses. When they're young and flexible, water flows freely. But over time, inflammation and stress make them stiff and narrow. The vessels that supply your manhood are incredibly delicate, about the width of a single hair. When they start to fail, everything else follows. But here's what most doctors won't tell you: this process can be reversed. Your body still remembers how to respond. It's just waiting for the right signal to wake up those sleeping vessels. This is where centuries of traditional medicine meets cutting-edge science. Warriors in ancient cultures knew that certain spices could enhance their strength before battle. They didn't understand the science, but they knew the results. Now we know why it works. Compound I'm talking about is called eugenol, and it's a natural vasodilator. That means it helps blood vessels relax and open up, allowing blood to flow freely to every part of your body that needs it. Unlike synthetic drugs that force your body to respond, eugenol works with your natural systems. The beauty is in the delivery method. When you use this spice correctly, the active compounds absorb directly through your mouth, entering your bloodstream within minutes. No waiting hours for pills to digest. No worrying about side effects. Just natural restoration of the blood flow you thought was gone forever. Scientific studies have shown that men who use this method regularly experience improved circulation, better sleep, reduced stress, and yes, stronger, more consistent erections. But it's not just about physical performance. When blood flows properly, your energy returns, your confidence grows, and you start feeling present in your own body again. Question isn't whether this works, the research is clear. Question is whether you're ready to take back control using something completely natural and safe. What exactly is this spice, and how powerful is it really? The answer might shock you. The spice I've been talking about is clove, the same aromatic bud you might have in your kitchen cabinet right now. But before you dismiss this as too simple, let me explain why this particular spice is revolutionary for men over 60. Clove contains one of the highest concentrations of eugenol found in nature, up to 85% of its essential oil. This isn't just any compound. Eugenol is a proven vasodilator that specifically targets the smooth muscle cells in your blood vessel walls, helping them relax and expand. This is exactly what needs to happen to restore proper blood flow. What makes clove particularly effective is its rapid absorption rate. When you chew whole cloves properly, the oils release immediately and absorb through your mouth. This bypasses your digestive system entirely, delivering the compounds directly into your bloodstream where they start working within 60 seconds. Research published in the International Journal of Impotence Research showed that men who used eugenol-rich compounds experienced significant improvements in erectile function and blood flow. Another study found that regular use reduced arterial stiffness, one of the main factors that destroys circulation as we age. I've witnessed this transformation countless times. The warmth men describe feeling in their lower body after chewing cloves isn't imaginary. It's the literal sensation of blood vessels opening and circulation returning to areas that may have been starved of proper blood flow for years. But here's what really sets clove apart. It doesn't just work temporarily like synthetic drugs. With consistent use, eugenol helps restore the natural elasticity of your blood vessels. You're not masking symptoms, you're actually healing the underlying problem. The traditional use of clove for masculine vitality makes perfect sense now. Ancient cultures didn't understand molecular mechanisms, but they recognized the results: increased energy, enhanced performance, greater confidence. Modern science has confirmed what wise men knew centuries ago. This small spice contains everything needed to naturally restore circulation that declines with age. Key is knowing how to use it correctly. Most men make critical mistakes that prevent them from getting any results at all. The method matters just as much as the spice itself. But there's something even more powerful about the way clove works, and it has to do with a hidden enemy that's been sabotaging your vitality for years. Here's the exact method that releases maximum eugenol and gets it into your system as quickly as possible. Start with 2 to 3 whole cloves, not ground, not powdered, but the actual dried flower buds. Place them between your back molars and gently bite down until you feel them crack open. For the first 30 seconds, resist the urge to chew. Simply let the oils mix with your saliva. This is when eugenol begins absorbing directly into your bloodstream through your mouth. You'll feel a warming sensation spreading through your mouth and throat. During the second 30 seconds, begin chewing slowly. Spite releases more oils. By the end, you can spit out the remaining material. The active compounds have already been absorbed. Many men report feeling warmth spreading through their body within minutes. 2 best times are first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, or 1 hour before bed. Morning use jumpstarts circulation for the day. Evening use supports overnight hormone production and deeper sleep. But here's what makes this method truly revolutionary. It addresses something more dangerous than poor circulation. Something that's been secretly destroying your masculine vitality: chronic stress. When your body perceives stress, it floods your system with cortisol, the fight-or-flight hormone. Elevated cortisol acts like a hormone thief, literally stealing the building blocks your body needs to produce testosterone. 2 hormones compete and cortisol always wins. But stress does something even worse. It constricts blood vessels throughout your body, including those that supply your reproductive organs. This is why some men notice their function varies dramatically based on stress levels. You can take all the circulation enhancers in the world, but if your nervous system is stuck in fight-or-flight mode, your body will continue sabotaging itself. This is where clove becomes more than just a circulation aid, it becomes a nervous system reset tool. Clove contains beta-caryophyllene that interacts with the endocannabinoid system in your brain, responsible for maintaining calm and emotional stability. When you chew cloves, you're not just improving blood flow, you're signaling your nervous system to stop producing stress hormones and start focusing on recovery instead of survival. This dual action, improved circulation plus stress reduction, creates the perfect environment for your body to restore its natural masculine vitality. Testosterone production increases during deep sleep when cortisol levels are low. Blood vessels heal when they're not constantly constricted by stress hormones. Many men notice their first improvement isn't physical, it's emotional. They feel calmer, more centered, less reactive. This emotional shift often precedes physical improvements by several days. The ancient warriors who used clove before battle weren't just enhancing physical performance, they were achieving the mental clarity and emotional balance needed to perform under pressure. But there's another hidden connection that's even more shocking, and it's literally right in your mouth. Here's something that will surprise you. The health of your gums might be more important for your erections than the health of your heart. This connection is so significant that dentists and urologists are now working together to treat erectile dysfunction. Your mouth is one of the most direct pathways into your bloodstream. Every time your gums bleed, bacteria from periodontal disease enter your circulation and spread inflammatory compounds throughout your body. This chronic inflammation specifically targets the delicate cells that line your blood vessels, especially the tiny vessels responsible for erectile function. Studies show that men with severe gum disease are 3 times more likely to experience erectile dysfunction, even after controlling for age and heart disease. The bacteria responsible for gum inflammation actually travels through your bloodstream to your reproductive organs, continuing to cause damage. This explains why some men notice their sexual function fluctuates with dental problems or gum inflammation. The connection isn't coincidental, it's biological and direct. But here's the encouraging news. Improving oral health can dramatically improve erectile function, often within weeks. This is where clove becomes a game changer, because eugenol is one of nature's most powerful antimicrobial compounds. When you chew whole cloves, eugenol oil penetrates deep into your gum tissue, killing harmful bacteria and reducing inflammation at the source. Dentists have used clove oil for centuries to treat infections because it's so effective. Unlike topical applications that wash away quickly, chewing whole cloves delivers sustained antimicrobial action while simultaneously improving circulation. You're addressing both the source, oral bacteria, and its effects, poor circulation, with one method. Clinical research demonstrates that men who improve their periodontal health see measurable improvements in erectile function within 6 to 8 weeks. We're talking about significant increases in rigidity, duration, and satisfaction. This connection also explains why morning breath correlates with morning erections. Poor oral hygiene overnight allows bacteria to multiply, increasing inflammation and reducing blood flow by morning. Men who chew cloves before bed often report fresher breath and stronger morning erections. The antimicrobial effects extend beyond killing bacteria. Eugenol helps heal damaged gum tissue, reduce bleeding, and restore healthy circulation in your mouth. As oral health improves, the reduction in systemic inflammation allows blood vessels throughout your body to function more efficiently. Connection between oral health and erectile function represents how the body works as an integrated system. Improve one area and others benefit automatically. But the benefits reach even deeper, into the very foundation of what makes you feel like a man. Sleep is the foundation of masculine vitality, yet most men over 60 have no idea how deeply sleep quality affects their sexual function, energy levels, and overall sense of manhood. If you're not sleeping deeply, no treatment will restore your full vitality. Here's what happens during deep sleep. Your body produces the majority of its testosterone during the deepest phases, particularly during the first few hours. This isn't optional. It's when your masculine hormones literally regenerate. Poor sleep means poor hormone production, which means declining energy and sexual function. During deep sleep, your body also repairs blood vessels, reduces inflammation, and balances your nervous system. Growth hormone release during sleep helps rebuild the smooth muscle cells and blood vessels, the same cells that control erectile function. Most men over 60 experience fragmented sleep, waking multiple times, feeling unrefreshed, never reaching deep stages where hormone production peaks. This creates a downward spiral. Poor sleep leads to low testosterone, which leads to poor sleep. This is where evening clove use becomes particularly powerful. Beta-caryophyllene in clove interacts with brain receptors that regulate sleep cycles and stress hormones. Unlike sleeping pills that knock you unconscious, clove helps your nervous system naturally transition into the calm state needed for restorative sleep. When you chew cloves about an hour before bed, the compounds work gradually to reduce cortisol levels, calm mental chatter, and prepare your body for hormone production. Many men report more vivid dreams and deeper, more continuous sleep after just a few days. The circulation benefits also support better sleep by improving blood flow to your brain and reducing inflammation that can cause restless nights. Better circulation means better oxygen delivery during sleep, supporting memory consolidation and mental clarity. Here's the most encouraging part. Improvements in sleep quality often lead to improvements in morning erections within 1 to 2 weeks. This is because nocturnal erections during deep sleep help maintain healthy blood flow and tissue oxygenation. When sleep improves, these natural maintenance cycles resume, and erectile function begins to normalize. The hormonal benefits extend beyond testosterone. Deep sleep regulates insulin sensitivity, affecting energy and body composition. Balances hormones that control hunger and metabolism. Supports melatonin production, crucial for cellular repair and immune function. Many men notice energy levels, mood stability, and mental sharpness improve simultaneously with sexual function when they begin sleeping better. This isn't coincidental. These functions are interconnected through hormonal and circulatory systems restored during quality sleep. But here's something fascinating that most men never consider. The temperature of your bedroom can make or break these benefits. Your body needs to drop its core temperature by 2 to 3 degrees to enter deep sleep. When you're too warm, you stay in lighter sleep stages where hormone production is minimal. Chewing cloves before bed actually helps regulate your body temperature naturally, creating the ideal environment for testosterone production. There's also a timing secret most men miss. The optimal window for evening clove use is exactly 90 minutes before you plan to sleep. This allows the compounds to peak in your system right as your body begins its natural hormone production cycle. Too early and the effects wear off. Too late, and the mild stimulation from eugenol can actually delay sleep onset. The evening clove ritual becomes more than a supplement routine. It becomes a signal to shift from the stress of the day into repair and regeneration mode. Now let me show you exactly what changes you can expect and when, because understanding this timeline will keep you motivated through the entire transformation. Your masculine vitality isn't gone, it's been buried under stress, poor circulation, and disrupted sleep. Every system still remembers how to function at its peak. You just need the right support. Here's your realistic timeline. Days 1 to 3, you'll notice the immediate warming sensation and slightly better sleep. Days 4 to 7 bring subtle but real changes, easier mornings, less mental fog, improved mood stability. Week 2 delivers the breakthrough most men have been waiting for. Stronger morning erections, increased confidence, better stress tolerance, and that feeling of waking up inside your own body. Week 3 often brings the most dramatic transformation. Consistent erectile function, deep restorative sleep, return of that masculine energy you thought was gone forever. Your circulation has improved, inflammation has decreased, and your hormone production has stabilized. By day 30, these improvements become your new normal, not dependent on timing or perfect conditions, but naturally integrated into how your body functions. But here's what separates success from disappointment. Consistency beats intensity every time. It's better to use 2 cloves daily for a month than to use 10 cloves for 3 days and then quit. Your cardiovascular and hormonal systems need steady, reliable support to rebuild and strengthen. Your action plan is simple but non-negotiable. Get whole cloves today. Keep them visible in your kitchen where you'll see them every morning and evening. Each day, use the 60-second method. Crack 2 to 3 cloves, hold for 30 seconds, chew for 30 seconds. Morning use for daily energy and circulation, evening use for sleep and overnight hormone production. Track your progress simply. Notice your morning energy levels, sleep quality, and yes, morning erections. These are your body's way of telling you the healing is working. This isn't about chasing youth or trying to be 30 again. It's about reclaiming the vitality and confidence that belong to you at any age. Your body is designed to maintain masculine strength throughout your entire life, given the proper natural support. Clove method works because it addresses the interconnected systems that create masculine vitality: circulation, stress response, oral health, sleep quality, and hormone production. When these work together properly, everything else follows naturally. Your strength, confidence, and vitality aren't lost. They're waiting to be reawakened. 1 minute a day, one clove at a time, one decision to take back control. If this message resonates with you, type "ready" in the comments. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Your best years aren't behind you, they're just beginning.